Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing like an affordable go-to video. At first I wanted this to be like my travel essentials, but like they're really not like all affordable. But I want to do that like for my next video just because like those are my core items, like my core makeup products. They're like my holy grail travel makeup products that I know like won't fail me. So I'll do that for the next video, but for this video it's my affordable go-to, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be doing like a little demo while I show you the products. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. So a lot of these products are actually like super affordable. So you can't find these only at drugstores. They are online, but they're so affordable, so it doesn't even matter. And like the only place that I think most of these are like only online are from that one website, if not two. But these really are things I really like, so I wanted to include them in this video. I'll also like try to give you an alternative to something that you can find in store, because those products you can only find online unless you live in like the Houston, Dallas area, I believe. Okay, so the first thing I started off with is primer. I really don't use primer when I'm in a rush, but like when I do have time to put it on, I actually really like this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the only primer I feel that works on me. Like I feel like the consistency, it feels like hair gel. It's very strange, it's very sticky, so it really like holds your foundation or like sticks it to your face. I feel like it gives me some lasting power, like a little bit more. I'm not saying it's gonna last like 24 hours, but like I really feel like this is a good product and it's very affordable. And for the foundation, I'm sure you've seen this all over TikTok and YouTube, but this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. It's like the best foundation, in my opinion, at the drugstore. It works on oily or dry skin combination. Formula is really good. The texture, like, not the texture, how do you say, the consistency? Like, it's a little runny, but it's not too runny. I don't like foundations that are super thick, so this is perfect. It's really great. I have here two shades that I go back and forth with. The first one I'm wearing today is 430, and this is like more of a light medium neutral shade. And when I'm a little bit darker, which doesn't happen very often, this is the shade 460. It's also a light medium, going more towards the medium in like a golden undertone. I just realized that I didn't use an affordable product for my like bronzer and blush. So I'm gonna pop in here real quick and show you an affordable bronzer and blush, because I don't know what happened where it just slipped my mind and I just didn't, I don't know, like I didn't even realize until I was literally sitting down editing the video and I was like, oh crap. So this is the bronzer that I like the most from the drugstore. I do use cream products, so that's why I'm gonna show this bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild bronzer in Where's Walnut. That one's really great. And then for a cream blush that I like from the drugstore is this NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the color Coralicious. These are super pigmented. The way I would use this is just to apply it, spray some setting spray, blend it out with a sponge, and it works great. But I'm really sorry about that. I am gonna leave the little like clip I used, like just to show like the demo and where I applied it, how I blended out, what tools I use, all that fun stuff. But yeah, so sorry about that. Let's get back into the video. And a concealer I've been really liking from the drugstore is this Wet n Wild Incognito all day full coverage concealer. I wouldn't say it's full coverage like on your first go. I really do feel like you have to build it up, but it's like a strong medium coverage. So I really like that. The consistency is really creamy and blendable. And this is in the color light beige or whatever. I will admit it took me a while to like get used to it because I'm not so used to such a like super creamy concealer. I usually go for something like a little thicker, like the Tarte Shape Tape, but this is so good for a drugstore concealer. You guys already know my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent loose setting powder. She's the one. She's the one. There's no other to compare to this like product right here. It's so big compared to my hand. It's like the full size of my palm. It's like so smoothing. I noticed that it adds a tiny bit of coverage. Like it reminds me a lot of the Airspun, but a little bit more smoothing, and it doesn't have like that strong scent to it. But this is an awesome powder. Another powder that is pretty good from the drugstore is that, no, there's no other, I'm just kidding. This bitch right here, that's all you need in a powder. You don't even need pressed powder. Like this is all you need. I just will forever be buying this for as long as it's available. What do we have next? Okay, so for my brow product, I have this really amazing brow pomade in the color Lock On Liner. What? It's a Lock On Liner and brow cream in the color Espresso from e.l.f. I have really like dark hair. Like I know on camera maybe it looks more brown, but I have basically black hair. So this is for someone who has really dark hair. So, and it's very pigmented. So I would say if you have like normal brown hair, go for like the medium brown. But this is amazing. It really is super pigmented. Like it's not slippy or anything. It's just like straight pigment. So like let's say you want a brow pencil. I would really recommend this AOA Slim Brow Pencil. It has a spoolie and like it says, it's a slim brow pencil. So this is really great, really good for beginners. It's not like too pigmented where you get carried away. But if you want a brow pencil, this is a good one as well. But for today I used that e.l.f. brow pomade, and I just think it's a lot quicker than a brow pencil, especially because it's so pigmented. I really just like line under my brow with a brow, let's see, it's like a brow brush I have right here. I also got this from Shop Miss A, I believe, for $1. Has a spoolie and like a really skinny brow brush. After I put my brows on, I just cleaned them up with that Wet n Wild concealer, and then you can also prime your eyes with that concealer, but I wanted to give you guys like another option for like an eye primer if you want an actual eye primer. I used this e.l.f. putty eye primer. It's actually really good. This is what it looks like. It reminds me a lot of the MAC paint pot that I have. That one's really good, but it's really expensive. So I think this is a good alternative. I think this is only like $5 at Walmart or Ulta. But what color is this? This is in the color Cream. It's like my skin tone kind of, maybe a little lighter. But they have a lot of different shades in this as well, so that's really great for different skin tones, and I actually really like this. It's not too like balmy or like, you know, slidey. It's actually a really good consistency. So if you want a drugstore eye primer, this is it. So if you're going to go for a more affordable like eyeshadow palette, I would recommend Colourpop. This is the palette I used today. It's a Mood eyeshadow palette, and it has everything you need. I feel like it has your browns, your neutrals, it has a matte cream shadow, it has a shimmery like gold, a shimmery champagne, like pinky color, like a copper eye shade shimmer color. It just has everything you need, I feel like. And so I think this is a really good palette to I was gonna say invest in, but it's a little more pricey, but it is still considered drugstore, but I think it's worth it. I think this is really like the only eyeshadow palette you would need if you're like an everyday girl. They're so blendable and so pigmented, and you know, the shimmers are really pretty. They're not too dull. They're very creamy. They also add sometimes like chunky glitters in here, and that's a cool touch. But yeah, I think these are overall really good. They're never very like weird, if that makes sense. Like I think their shadows are pretty consistent. So this is a good brand to go with. And then I went in with an eyeliner. AOA Studio, that website that like everything's $1, actually has this really good eyeliner. Is this a felt tip? I think, right? I have the color black. This is the Artista eyeliner pen. and it's pretty good. I really like it. It's very pigmented. It gets the job done. I don't really use eyeliner too often. When I do want an eyeliner, that's the one I reach for. For mascara, I really like this voluminous carbon black mascara from L'Oreal. I will say, if you don't set your under eye, it's gonna bleed. Like the black stuff you get under your eye. Like if you don't set your under eye with powder, like you will get that. But if you do, I don't have a problem with this mascara. I really do prefer the Rimmel mascara. I used to wear it all the time. I just haven't used it in forever, but I love that mascara. It never did that to me. It was amazing. I'll put a picture of it like over here because I don't remember the name to save my life, but that's also a really great alternative if you don't want this one, or if you don't like this mascara. Then for the lashes, this is also from Miss A. These are the 3D Fox, sorry, I always say that. These are the 3D faux mink lashes. So all of the styles, or like all the lashes in this line, like from the 3D faux mink collection that they have, because they have different collections for the lashes, these are amazing. They also started to come out with like a pro lash. Those look really pretty, but these are really amazing. They're only $1.55, and this is in the style Anastasia. These are like the more natural side. Like you can almost like wear these, well, you can wear these every day. They're not too dramatic. They're very pretty and like versatile. They start from like a shorter length and they go out to like a longer length at the ends, which is like my favorite style. Different styles they have in this one are really great. You can't go wrong. And for $1.55, bitch. So I recently got this brow gel. I still don't know how I feel about it, but I'll bring it up. So this is the one I used today. This is the NYX the brow glue. This one's pretty good. You just have to be sparing with it. But I like this because they don't leave them crunchy, but they still feel a little bit like waxy, you know what I mean? So I feel like they really like hold my brows in place, but they don't get super crunchy. Now, if you like super crunchy and you want to feel them like staying, you know, because I feel that. Like I used to like that look. I used to like that feeling of like, okay, they're not going anywhere because they are crunchy. Like it feels like straight up like got to be glue hair gel. So this product does leave your brows feeling crunchy, and they do like give them a glow, like, you know, that shiny brow look. But this is the Revolution brow glue in the like little tube. But yeah, I mean, it really does hold your brows if you don't mind the crunch, munch of it all. And then something like you don't really need because you did put on like the cream product. I do want to mention it because sometimes I do use this to like bring back more color. This is the ColourPop Born to Blush Cheek Palette. This is really pretty. It has everything you need for like face products, like the powder products. So it has a bronzer, a highlight, and 2 different blushes. I really like these because they have everything you need in one, and it's pretty small. As you can see, it's like pretty compact, so it's good for travel. But they also have like different, like it's the same style, the same setup, but they have for different skin tones. So they have this in like lighter shades or darker shades of like the same concept. So I really like that about this product too. And these are 2 lip products I've been loving. Like these have been holy grail. Use them every day. This is the Morphe. So this is the Morphe lip liner in the color Makeup Talk. It is the perfect shade. Like it is my lip color. It is my lip color. It's crazy. I thought it was gonna be too like mauve-y for me, but no, it's like a neutral color. I think it's more on the neutral side, but I really love this. It's not too deep in color and it's not too light. It's the perfect shade if you're like a more medium tone girl. Another alternative, if you don't like the more neutral, you want to go a little bit more on the warm side, this is the Morphe Sweet Tea liner, and this is a little bit more on the like light brown shade range. And then as for like the actual lip color that I'm wearing, this is the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain in the shade Pinkies Up. It's this very pretty like nudie pink color, and I love these things. I actually bought another shade along with this one, and this is Cinnamon Dreams, and it's more on the brown side, but I will wear these 2 together and they're so beautiful. So what this does is it feels like a gloss, and then it like gracefully fades away as the day goes on, and then you're left with a lip stain. And like when you put on your mask, like when you go to work or like to the grocery store or whatever, it won't like smudge or anything because, you know, it's a lip stain. So this is perfect for nowadays. It's only like $6, I think, at Target. I think I got them at Target, but they're really great. Honorable mention. So that's it for the face, but I do have an honorable mention. So I got these things, sorry, don't mind this one up top. This black one is from Wet n Wild. That's another great sponge, by the way. But all of these on the bottom, and then the one I use to set my powder, these are from Shein. They come in like a little tube, well, this tube right here, and they're so good. I only paid, I think, like $5. I didn't pay a lot, but these are great sponges. Like, it's so hard to find good sponges like on like, because these are from Shein, so like a website like that, it's so rude. It's a little sprayer thing, but yeah, it's so hard to find like a pack like this, and they're so pretty, like the aesthetic, the color and stuff, that are good, that aren't too like firm. Like, no, these are nice and soft. Okay guys, well that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Okay guys, but well, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for this one, and I will see you later. Bye!